right into it.
Few moments later. All over to the middle, we're gonna get a hit. Prediction fireball.
Yeah!
After that game, I claimed my cards on the trophy road and got my mini focus mastery. I also upgraded the knight, which was very helpful, which didn't really mean much, but hey, at least we're getting experience. We leveled up to 15, open up King's Chest, which is actually pretty good. And then, shortly here, we got into our third game. Remember the intimidating banner? That's right. Just gonna have that banner. Orangey in the back.
Let's go. Why do I get less trophies for that?
After that game, nothing much happened. I claimed a bunch of my masteries, which got a lot of my cards up to mastery level 1. I then claimed a golden chest, and then shortly after, I hopped into my 4th game of the push. This game would come down to the wire, as I took his tower late in the game with just 50 seconds left. And as you can see, my tower health was very low. But luckily, I defended for the last 40 seconds of the game by just playing defense the whole time. I also kept rushing him to make him defend even more, so he would always be on his toes. As you can see, that Royal Jason place was huge, and the arrows, there was such great arrows values, and I came out with a win in game 4. 300 more trophies. Nothing much happened after this game, as I just claimed 2 mastery cards before I hopped into my next game, game 5. This was game 5, and throughout the whole thing, it was very close. I tried to spam as much Royal Giant as I could, but we were both evenly matched, and it took me up to the last wire to beat him. Like I said earlier, this game was super close, but this push right here gave me the lead. As I was only up 1 tower, my mini P.E.K.K.A connects, and right then and there, I took a 2-tower lead. He would ultimately get my tower towards the end, but it did not matter, as there was only 10 seconds left, and I would let him have the tower, as he rushed the wrong side. And even though he got it, I still came out with the win, 3-1 to push into P.E.K.K.A's playhouse. After this game, we claimed another reward on the Attribution. This time, we and we got it up 5 levels. Now, after that, I made a mistake. As I was claiming my season tokens, I went over the check it in the challenge. On accident. So I did not mean that, and I apologize. But here is game 6 of the the road to 6,500 trophies. So actually, during game 6, I had to go take out the trash, and I had my phone on low power mode. So I actually lost the game, and I couldn't play out the rest. I probably would have won, but it was kind of a stalemate the whole time. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So yeah, this is me just hopping right back on because we lost twice in a row. But that game doesn't really count, but it's still technically a loss, which I think puts us at 4-2. But as you can see, or later down the video, it gets very difficult for me. And I actually don't, spoiler, I don't make it out of P.E.K.K.A's playhouse, which is kind of sad. But here is game 7 for you guys. Game 7 would come down to the wire, as I will only be showing you overtime clips, and he just kept battling me the whole time. As you can see, my tower was super low. I never really got into the groove in between him. He had amazing defense. As you can see, that fireball was big, as I should have saved onto for his battle ramp. It connects, and we lose our second game without lag though. This was like our first, like, I would say, official loss. But yeah, I was pretty upset because he kept cycling stupid battle ram, and I tried making my own deck, which I'll show you how it went. Yeah, so I was shocked too. I actually won a game with that deck, which now put us 2 wins away from the magical chest and 6-2 to the push to Pekka's Playhouse.
Let's go.
Game number 2 with the deck I made, it was a struggle early on in the first 10 minutes of the game, as I was struggling to defend the giant with just a firecracker bomb tower as I misplaced it early. We took an early lead, and I had to play catch up with the royal giant. As you can see here, that push isn't going so well, but the bomb tower, I'm so glad I put it in as it came in clutch. I would say that right there was the best push for a while because we got a lot of the damage. And then we were just playing defense. So that was also... And then this right here is the push I wanted. We're in double elixir. We turned it around and took the tower. Now all we had to do was play defense, which is exactly what I did. We ended up getting the win towards the end, but here's the clip. Couple losses, but we're back up. So, with that win, we are now 7-2 in the pushing and 2 wins away from getting the magical chest. Mini Pekka. That win now put us 1 win away from the magical chest. And quite frankly, I was really excited to get that chest. Disgusting. With that win, we finally got to claim our magic chest, and I was super excited about this. And I feel like the magical chest, in my opinion, was like just a little underwhelming. We did unlock bats, which I guess was a bonus. Fireball, musketeer, like wasn't like super good, but I'll tell you, getting to zap up and the bomb tower is actually huge. I think that was like the really good thing. the best thing about the magical chest. And of course, upgrading the zap just gave me free XP here. After this, we played a few more games, and surprisingly, we actually won. So, and here are the clips. After that, we claimed another thing from the trophy world, which was 10 common cards, which were kind of helpful, and we haven't used them yet, but I'm thinking of using them on the mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's go. Easy one. So I actually used those common cards on the Hog Rider that's not even in our deck. Don't know why I did that, but I'm sorry that the clips are disorganized, but this is another just double elixir of me winning another game pretty easily. But I swear it does get harder, and we ended up going on a little bit of losing streak, and I think we got back to the point where we're behind the magical chest. Yeah, that's how bad it got. But luckily, for right now, we are winning, but you'll see that we start to lose more. Here is another really close game that actually went into overtime. That's right, this guy, I had to fireball cycle him. I actually ended up fireball cycling. My gosh, I can't speak. I kept fireballing him a lot, and that's how I ended up winning the game. As you can see, I was getting no damage with my troops, as it was a defensive battle. Right there, just kept fireball, and since he wasn't really doing any damage to my tower, and I got like one good push out of him the whole game, I just kept spell cycling him. That was the word I was looking for. But yeah, that's what I did, and that's how I won this game. And this is kind of foreshadowing how tough things will get for me in Builder's Workshop. We're in Builder's Workshop. This is sad. There was another really intense game in Builder's Workshop. As you can see, both towers are really low. I think these cards are the fireball cycling here. But I forget, but like, right there, that RPG is terrible. His defensive internal, I cannot get that. This game went into overtime where you kind of quickly beat me as I ran out of elixir on one push, and yet there's that RPG and Firecracker that ended up costing me the game. And this was the part where I was talking about where we started to finally go on a losing streak. And here are some of those clips.